I'm Kurt.
And I'm Carrie.
And we're Summertime with the Snyders. We are getting ready to do a West Coast trip. So we are going for 70 days across the United States, starting with a trip down to San Antonio in 2 days. And we are packing. The reason we want to vlog this is because as we started to do research on travel trailers and just moving and traveling around in general, there was a lot of good information on YouTube, and it was just kind of exciting to watch certain people who did vlog and did travel, you know, some of the things that they learned and some of the mistakes that they made. So we're inviting you to come along with us. Can you believe we're doing this?
I can't. We're both teachers, and this is the end of the school year, so wrapping up everything there has been busy, but we're excited for this trip and anticipating it for over a year now.
Yeah. And
it just seemed like it was a good summer to finally do it.
Pretty dark in here. And added a little TV, 32-inch. Get a little bit of downtime while camping. Got some storage bins up there for clothes. Some storage bins inside. Not much room for clothes, so you have to get creative. So you can see here, this kind of jackknifes into a bed. We don't really need that right now, so we bought the metal shelving. Added some shelving, some hang down shelving right there. Got a little map of the 50 states for the kids to put their magnets on as we go along. Added a little paper towel holder. Needed an area for the boys to have their clothes in. This is a double mattress over a double, so you can see down there. There are some advantages to each bunk. This top bunk has an air vent, which is huge, but it has no electrical outlet. Down here there's no air vent, so we bought this little fan here, but it does have an electrical outlet. So it's got the plus and minuses there. Going into the bathroom area, we do have a sink out here, which is kind of nice. Brush your teeth before you go in, or while someone's in there. Toothpaste and toothbrushes. Gotta have our loofahs hung. And we added the towel rack. We didn't know what to do with our towels, so that's the idea we came up with there. It might be nice to have a couple flashlights hung right at the door, and a place for our keys. And this is for LED lights on the outside of the camper.
Okay, here we go. We're on the road.
Here we go, 70 days. Camping, going out west.
Yeah.
Hard to believe we are actually on the road. Today is a driving day, all day.
All day, Clint.
Drive, drive, drive. Can't wait to get on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. One advantage to having a trailer as you travel.
Oh yeah.
You can just stop at your local Cabela's, grab yourself a meal. Islands in the stream, that is what you are. No one in between, how can we be wrong? Alright, so we realized that on the way down here in Kentucky, that we were close to Abraham Lincoln's birth site, and we were also close to dinner time. So the game plan was to stop over here at Hometown Pizza, which had some pretty good reviews on Google. We're gonna take those pizzas and go take the boys to see Abraham Lincoln's birth site. All right, so we are here at Abraham Lincoln Birthplace National Historic Park. Park closes at 5. We called and they said we can park outside. Sorry about that turn. So we got Itzo and Sonny over there. We're gonna leave them there and we are going to head over to the symbolic log cabin. Quinny's carrying some waters and some peanut-filled pretzels, thanks to Nana. Owen's got the plates in the water. Mommy's coming with the pizzas.
Did you know?
And I'm running the camera. Hello.
Did you?
Here she comes, the pizza woman. Pizza delivery girl. And she is the finest looking pizza delivery girl I've ever seen.
Did you know Abraham Lincoln liked to read, but his dad didn't
That's what I was gonna say.
like him to read because he wanted him to do some work on the farm?
Whoa. Now boys, what I heard was Abraham Lincoln, he only lived here until he was like 2.5. And then he moved up the road. So, what number president was Abraham Lincoln?
He was the 17th.
Close.
16th?
Yep. 16.
Yeah.
What was his parents' name, Carrie?
I don't remember.
Thomas?
Maybe.
Thomas one of them?
Yes.
Okay, baby.
Epic fail for tomorrow.
Okay, baby.
Sure it'll be on.
Says settlers like Abraham Lincoln's family depended on chestnuts for food and shelter. They dominated Sinking Springs Farm. That's what this is. The name gets its, I think there's a spring over there that kind of drops into the earth and kind of disappears. So here's a look at the Sinking Springs. Kind of drops in there. Man, it just got 20 degrees cooler as we came down these steps, huh?
Yeah.
How was that pizza?
Good.
Owen's still wearing some of it. A lot cooler down here, Mommy-O. All right, so right up here is where the cabin used to be. And this is where Abraham Lincoln was born. So we decided when we're vlogging this summer that we were going to be completely honest with whatever happens. A couple interesting things. One, we got out in that pizza parking lot and getting the keys out of my pocket, I must have dropped a $20 bill that Owen had given to me because he bought a hat.
Hi, Shmuel.
While we were at the Lincoln place, or while we were there in the parking lot, somebody took that $20, put it back under our windshield wiper, which was super incredibly nice, and so that was cool. Secondly, we got our camper out of storage and we had it hooked up to electric. We needed to get the refrigerator running, so we tried to switch it to gas. The problem was I didn't open the gas propane lines, and the check gas light came on. Once I turned the propane lights on, the check gas light still would not go away, and our refrigerator wasn't turning on. So I ran the propane stove a little bit, and we were getting propane back to the stove, and I think that cleared the lines, and we were able to start the refrigerator.
Before our food went bad.
Yeah. While we were at the gas station, a lady on a motorcycle told us that our spare tire was really loose, so I went back there and tightened the heck out of that. Just one tip that we got from another vlogging channel was that when you're on a trip like this, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So it just really felt good to slow down, take our time, solve our problems before getting back on the road. We still, I mean, it's 7:41 and we still got another 4 hours of driving to go, but our food's not going to go bad. Our spare tire is not going to come off of our car and hit somebody as we're going down the highway. And We got $20 back in our pocket that we should have lost.
Look good last night, did you, Dad?
Early in the morning here at Meriwether Lewis Campground, we had a little change of plan. We decided that we were going to come here instead of driving 4 hours. This was 2 hours and this was free. Quinn slept real good. Owen talked throughout the whole night.
He did?
Yeah. And I didn't get to sleep till like 1 o'clock Central Time, so that was like 2 o'clock Eastern Time. But we're up. We did get a couple hours of sleep, and it wasn't because of this place that we stopped at. The place that we stopped at was gorgeous, and I'll show you that here in a second. But right down the road is where Meriwether Lewis was buried. So we're gonna go check that out today. And we're getting some breakfast ready right now, and I'll show you a little bit around this campground. This is just beautiful free camping, up to 14 days.
A little bit of fog back there.
You're gonna see. This kid is always getting hurt. All right, so here it is. Meriwether Lewis, beneath this monument erected under a legislative act by the state of Tennessee, reposes the dust of Meriwether Lewis, a captain of the United States Army. Wow.
One over there is my favorite duck.
So we just arrived at a campground near Houston, Texas. And I don't remember the name of this campground, so I will have Kurt tell it later. And we got the last camping spot. You can see Sunny Bunchkins right over there.
I said was my favorite. And
they have this nice pond.
Just got the fruit. That one right there is mine.
And we've been sitting in the car for hours.
I know,
So the
right?
boys wanted to come walk around and feed the ducks a little
Mine
bit.
right there. The one that's mostly white and kind of like brownish. Right?
Yeah.
That I just fed. Are these too little? Go get it.
Quinn, what's the temperature here?
100 degrees? 103. 103.
Not today, I think tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Today, though, it reached 100.
Yeah, my favorite ducky's a savage. He's gonna get on. My favorite ducky doesn't like these chips. Those two look like twins. Get the doggy. Get the doggy. Can I feed the doggy a goldfish? Mom, can I feed the doggy a goldfish?
Will they take it out of our hands?
I don't know if they're nice.
Are they nice?
Cross-eyed, that's for sure.